Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have ourselves something really cool here. It's small, right? Look at that. It is a ring case by Juno. He is the creator of the burr style puzzle I did a video on, Piercing the Puzzle Veil. And I have 3 of his. There's another one called SDCB that just came out recently that I'll show you eventually. There's a little bit of like confusion about whether we should show that one yet or not. This one here it was originally 125 bucks a few years ago. I imagine it would be twice that now, honestly, retail. I paid about 4 times that, but that's what you get for missing the boat. I actually have a trade with another collector going, so I need to get what I have in here out of it and put the original thing back in, i.e. a ring. It's a ring case. Now there is a little dent here, a little divot. The seller masked it very well with the photo, but to be fair, like, see that it's gone, you never notice it because it's not like part of the puzzle you even ever look at. So what is this? It's a sequential discovery puzzle box. Has a decent amount of steps, some clever things going on with it, and a few mechanisms I don't totally fully understand just yet. You'll hear my cat crying in the background because she was being super noisy and had to be put out. So she wants to be a part of everything. So here we go. This right here is American Rock Maple, and you can get the name from it because of how hard it feels. Like that, see? Like if you could touch it, you'd think that it felt more like stone or something. And then this right here is ash. And ash is really nice, has a nice grain to it. And the rest of it's padawak. A little bit browner than red at this point because it browns up a bit when it ages. So if you were to investigate it, you would know that the lid, it doesn't even wiggle. Like usually with a puzzle box, there's a bit of clue to the lid part because it gives a little. This thing doesn't move at all. If it didn't have this cut in it, you wouldn't even know that. See how loud she's getting? Hold on one second. She doesn't respect the puzzling craft, sorry. So you can't make the lid move, at all. So you have to look for other avenues of entry here. And if you look carefully, you'll see that these posts, they're cut. They're inside these cuts. So they're actually inside and they do wiggle. If you pull on them all, this one's nothing. Tiny movement there, more. And this one pulls right out, but not all the way. So if you look at it, you'll see that it actually has a groove. And as soon as you look at it that way, a rod falls down into it, which does allow this one to come right out. The rod was in here. So now if you turn it over, the rod's going to fall down when you release it, see? Which releases this piece. Magneted in with a hole big enough for the rod to go through, and then a gap that doesn't let it through, but lets it move. Now you'll still be stuck with these 2 pieces, and if you do some peeking, I don't know if you'll catch it on camera here, if I can get enough light on it. There we go. Well, maybe. See this though? See right in there, there's like a little brown spot. There's a button there. This is one of those mechs I said I didn't fully understand, but that's what this piece is for. It fits right in there perfectly, and if you push the button, it releases a rod here. So now that piece comes out. The rod was going through here. And I'll show you because see, right now it doesn't come down. If I push this button in, watch, see? Not sure exactly how that mechanism works. But once you have these 3 out, this is still stuck, but you'll notice that the lid starts to move. It comes down to here. It teases you and it lets you see that there's a ring in there. Well, that tool we just got has a magnetic tip, fits this one. You can pull it like that and nothing happens here, but if you turn it, you'll hear a piece fall down in it. See that? And this piece comes out and it has the Juno Hanko on it. And you can see this like curved lip, that's where it was latched. So that slides out and you have a ring, but you're teased here because it's held in with a rod. It's still locked in there, which I think is great. You get this whole multi-step sequence, a couple tools, you get a lid off that was super locked in, and then there's this prize, but then it's locked up too. So to get this one, the best way to do it is to take the Hanko piece, because it has a stronger magnet, and you pull this up, right? But what it's going to do, see how this piece is blocked with a piece of wood, how they're all see-through and this one isn't? That's because if you turn it over, a little handle piece comes out. It's curved in there and it moves in and out of that piece. Like this, it was catching this as a lip, like that. So I figured out that if you put it in the wrong way, like this, and then take the magnet, pull this out, and then push it down. Easier to pull off with this one usually. You pull it down, it's like pushing a button, and then the rod falls right down. See? And you can see it here. There it is. It locks when you pull that out. See? Not 100% sure how that one works either. Some clever mechanisms here. So you got to open up the gap, push the tool, little handle piece, inside the hole, and then it drops again. So let's put the old ring back in, the original. Where does it put it? It seems like I am not, oh, there it is on the left. I was prepared. Okay, I thought I wasn't prepared. So this little ring is what comes with it. You drop that, pull that out. Now you're locked in, okay? And then you want to lose the handle. Oh, it's already out. You put it in the top now, which creates that lip. And then what we're going to use is the Hanko piece, pull a magnet, let the piece fall in, put it at the hook angle right here, and just kind of hold it in place. Well, maybe. Hold it in place right there while you just slide the lid back in, like that. Then you let it fall in and it locks the leg in place. Push that button down like that and you have that together again with this leg in place. Remember, we released that guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to push the button, turn it upside down, it vanishes. We're going to use the magnets to tell us what direction to go, but it's really that one. And then we push the button, now it's back in and this guy's locked. And then we use this one here, let it fall in the hole, put this one here, let it fall into it, go back in, and now we are completely reset and locked up. It sits even, and that is the ring case by Juno. His newest SD puzzle, because he makes lots of puzzles. The SDs are usually, you know, a year or so apart. Let me see here, make sure it doesn't look funny. Oh, is this guy. Actually, I like to put it this way. This is an SDCB, and it is a sequential discovery cubed box. And it's a 3x3 cube with a lot. Hear that? Comes with its own stand. That's Fusion mahogany. I like that warble right there. But it's a puzzle with a lot of steps. That's heavy. Probably about twice as much stuff going on as this. Well, I would say this one's about 3/4 of this one. And then SDBBM, that big thing, is probably about twice of what this one is. So yeah, they're nice puzzles. Juno makes puzzles that are very easy to, once you know how they work, very easy to get in and out of, take apart, rebuild for fun. Very satisfying solutions and mechanisms in it. And this one's no different. So there you guys go. A short, quick one here on a very cool puzzle. And this is a ring case by Juno. What would I rate this one? If I'd bought this retail, I would feel like I'd robbed him. So with that in mind and what you can do, because it does have a functionality, it is kind of like a little ring safe, right? I mean, someone could steal this. They're less likely to steal this than a nice ring out in the open, though. I don't know. I would give this one like an 8.75. Yeah, this one's really, really nice. Made me want to film a video. So there you guys go. Check it out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It is super rare, so you don't see these very often. So if you watched it and because you didn't think you'd ever get one, don't feel bad, you know. Sometimes this is the best way to stop caring, you know. All right, well, I moved into a new place. I'll be making more videos, and appreciate y'all. Peace.